the Batsuits destroyed, Alfred?
All except the prototype with the sonar modifications you invented, but you haven't tested it yet.
Tonight's a good night.
What do you suggest, Alfred? By sea or by air?
Why not both?
Who's your tailor?
I took the liberty, sir.
R. What's that stand for?
Robin. Riddler and Two-Face can make a pretty lethal combination. Figured you could use a hand.
2 against 2 are better odds.
I can't promise I won't kill Harvey.
A man's gotta go his own way. A friend taught me that.
Not just a friend.
A partner.
Round 1, fight!
I took the liberty, sir. Classic Batman forever. Michael Gough. He's a fun Alfred, but and shout out Val Kilmer too. So the late great Val Kilmer for Batman there. But welcome to Tournament Fights. This is episode number 298. This is best movies of 1995. So if you've been following us, this is episode 3 of 3. Our championship, just a half bracket tonight, but it's a Sweet 16 of part 1 and part 2. We are here to crown the best movie of 1995, according to this panel. So it should be a fun time. I am one of your hosts, Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and I've got a few favorites I might be rooting for. Maybe a little strategy involved in this. We'll see. We'll see how the pairings go, because I don't know what's paired up against what. Let's go ahead and bring in our panel for tonight. We'll start, as always, with my co-host, Austin Pez. Howell, how's it going?
Yeah, it's championship time. A little half bracket action. Should be a quick but fun show. So let's get it rocking.
Yeah, let's do it. So we also have, he was kind enough to make the brackets for this series. We have Malcolm Lay. How's it going?
It's going good. And yeah, there's definitely some matchups that are interesting and some not so much.
And also, I'm trying to figure out what movie your character's from. Heimlich Maneuver?
We'll get to it.
Okay. But we also have Richie Goodacre.
Hey, how's it going? Been a little while since been on here, but yeah, should be fun. I do like that. I mean, I love Batman Forever. That's a weird dialogue. Two's better odds. Two versus two's better odds. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I need to point that out.
Yeah, but I like the music. I like when they actually say like a partner, and there's some good stuff. It's like a battle of good and cheesy, like in the middle. It's great. It bounces from both, and when in the Joel Schumacher Batman, so that's what I like.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get Robin again on screen someday. I don't know if we ever will, but maybe. Last but certainly at least for now, I'll say we have Ross Bristow.
Hey, I think it's funny about is how you're basically playing an orphan in '95, and just a year later in the Chamber, Chris was off playing a recently graduated law student. So
yeah. Well, yeah, he was a thing back in the '90s, so we don't really.
I looked it up. He was like 30 when Batman Forever came out.
Yeah. But we'll probably have Steven Shepard joining us in a little bit. He's on his way. So, we get set up. Austin, why don't you let everyone know how it's gonna work? And yeah, for any first timers or people tuning in that aren't familiar.
Yeah, so this is part 3 of our 95 ladder series. So we already did part 1 and parts 2 on Monday and Wednesday night, respectively. And yeah, how it worked is we had the Sweet 16 from part 1 and the Sweet 16 from part 2 in tonight's half bracket, which Malcolm has ready for us tonight. Yeah, we've already had 2 separate winners for part 1 and part 2. Robert De Niro has dominated so far with Heat and excuse me, why am I blanking? Heat and Casino, yes. Brain fart there. Yeah, Heat and Casino won part 1 and 2. So very good movies winning those parts as well. So we'll see what wins tonight. Yeah, everything's randomized. Yeah, there's a couple of wacky ones that got in there. A few infamous ones that are really good that didn't make it. We can talk about those as we go along. But you guys know how it works. Just keep it fairly brief and breezy, and we'll get it rocking tonight. So yeah, not much else to that.
Also, shout out to Ross. We found a good setup to actually be on camera tonight. So
yes, I finally got the computer. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jordan, you know, I hit it always for the championship episodes. Championship time means it's main event time. So let's get it rocking.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now,
it's time, Malcolm.
Well,
so let's do it.
Well, it's very fitting because it's also WrestleMania weekend, so we can have that little intro. So yeah.
Crimson Tide versus Indian in the cupboard.
Yeah. All right. And Carol's already commented. Yeah, cough Braveheart. Yeah, Braveheart is not here, unfortunately.
Yeah, Braveheart.
Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Ross.
Oh, this is easy. I like Indian the cover, but you know, like Crimson Tide's actually, you know, like one of the most like thrilling movies of the 90s. So I'm gonna go with Crimson Tide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Richie, what do you say?
Yeah. Do you reckon I don't know if they can remake Indian the Cupboard now. Do you reckon they would?
Too many IPs. You wouldn't. There'd be too much legal trouble trying to get Darth Vader and RoboCop and all these like movie characters all on one screen. That wouldn't work with the rights.
And what they call it, a Native American in my cup.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that would sound. That would also sound kind of horror.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Thanks. But yeah, look, I liked when I used to go like the YMCA. I'd watch. They would have this like when I think they had this sort of limited selection of movies for the kids to watch, and Indian in the Cupboard was one of them that was on. So I watched it a couple of times. Watched Crimson Tide recently for Wheel of Movies, and I really enjoyed it. That was really good. Gene Hackman's really good. As most of the time he's a dick, but I mean, but he plays well with Denzel Washington, and they're kind of differing views on what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go Crimson Tide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good. And Malcolm, what do you think?
I mean, to be fair, somehow they made multiple IPs work for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers that came out a few years ago. So who knows? But yeah, I like Indian in the Cupboard. It's a good kids movie, but Crimson Tide is great. So Crimson Tide gets my vote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one isn't really a contest. In the Cupboard is fine. Yeah, it's a decent family movie from that time. But Crimson Tide rules. Yeah, go watch our Wheel of Movies episode on it. We had a good time. So yeah, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, and don't kill me, but I spot me another Mountain Dew, a new one, so I gotta show it off here. This one is called Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus, is what it is. Tropical Citrus Punch. Yeah, and for some reason I was only able to find the zero sugar flavor. That's all they had, so maybe it only comes in zero sugar because they don't really market it big as like zero sugar. It's just like in small writing down below, but it's a tropical citrus flavor, and it says the perfect pairing with Doritos. So I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I'll try it out over the next round. And I'll let you guys
coincidentally, the same company owns both things. I guess it would be awkward if they said, pair it with Cape Cod chips.
Yeah, right. Yeah, paired with
what a coincidence! It pairs with our company's chips. Okay.
Yeah, right. Paid with some pairs great with some hers chips, Yeah, they don't do any of that. But Yeah, this one's easy. Crimson Tide rules. Ending the cupboards is okay. So Crimson Tide.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next up, we've got GoldenEye versus Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight.
Demon Knight. Okay, Richie.
All right.
I've seen Demon Knight. It's maybe one of those wacky ones that made it. As much as I think GoldenEye the game is superior to the movie, but the movie is pretty good. It's probably the best Pierce Brosnan Bond film. Yeah. So it sets up well. So yeah, curious about Demon Knight though. So I'll go GoldenEye.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, look, Demon Knight's actually like a pretty good movie. Like it's a lot of fun. And it's a fun like Tales of the Crypt story in that. But yeah, I do think GoldenEye is a really good Bond movie. And yes, I'm gonna go GoldenEye.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, Demon Knight is fun. If if you're a Billy Zane fan like me, he's having a good time. He's eating scenery and having a blast. And there's a good cast of character actors throughout the movie, so it's pretty good, well directed. But yeah, we my lady friend and I just rewatched GoldenEye. We did a rewatch because I hadn't seen GoldenEye in like probably 20 years. So busted out the Blu-ray, and yeah, no, it was a good solid Bond movie. So I enjoyed my rewatch. I'll go GoldenEye.
Yeah. Yeah. For whatever reason, I had a hard time finding like places to stream these movies. I haven't seen Demon Knight, and it is available for rent, but I don't know if it's like streaming anywhere straight up. You just got to rent it.
It's streaming on My Voodoo.
Oh, okay. Well,
that you have access to, Jordan.
Well, I mean, I didn't really look there, which I should have, because I watched one other movie on your Voodoo for this, but not this one.
Yes.
So I just haven't seen it because I already rented 2 movies for this. So I'm like, I don't want to rent any more movies. I'm like, that's enough for me. But I did try to pirate some that we'll talk about later that I couldn't get downloaded in time because I wasn't home all day, because my internet's fast at home, but not when I'm out in this small town I live in. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go GoldenEye here because GoldenEye ruled. It's in my top probably 3 favorite GoldenEye movies. I mean, James Bond movies. I mean, and I love it to pieces. It's great.
It's in my 3 favorite golden Bond movies. Goldfinger, GoldenEye, The Man with the Golden Gun. Yeah, it makes the top 3. Yeah.
Well, of those 3, it's probably number 1. So yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But Ross.
Oh, I easily, I like Demon Knight, but I love, like GoldenEye. It's actually my favorite Bond movie. So yeah, I'm gonna go with GoldenEye.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Clean sweep so far.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Showgirls up against 7.
Oh man. So 7?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I know we threw Golden Girl or Showgirls, not Golden Girl. Oh my god, that's a whole different movie.
Jesus,
the Golden Showgirls.
We're all stuck on that one.
But no, we threw Showgirls in there because it is like a fun bad movie, and it is an epic experience when you watch it.
It is.
7 is a better film. 100%.
Yeah. What the best thing in Showgirls is though, where are you from? Different places.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I think Showgirls had some easy matchups, and it's
Showgirls had like a weird little corner bracket. Yeah, so it's
yeah.
Kind of what it is. I mean, everybody should see it once. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got While You Were Sleeping up against Friday.
Okay.
Malcolm. Yeah, look, I love While You're Sleeping. I think it's a great rom-com, but I really enjoy Friday. I think it's a really fun comedy movie, and yeah, so Friday is getting my vote here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen While You Were Sleeping. This is my one other blind spot of the bracket here tonight. I'll get around to it at some point because I'm trying to fill in my Bill Pullman gaps, so I'll get there eventually. But I love Friday. Yeah, great One Crazy Day, movie, and it's certainly a better Tiny Zeus Lister movie than No Holds Barred, which me and Wolfman drank to the other night, and playing Zeus as Devo. Yeah, he's great here. So yeah, great cast of characters. It's a lot of fun. I'll go Friday.
Well, I'd say this is the perfect weekend to watch Friday because we got 420 coming up, and I'm gonna get you high today because it's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Friday rules. While you're sleeping is all right, but Friday is awesome. So yeah, I'll go Friday. And Chris Tucker needs to do another comedy. Like we see him once in a while, but just do another comedy. You're
See
awesome.
if he shows up for last Friday, which apparently is like finally in development or something.
Yeah,
right.
Because it's I think it's a Lionsgate thing, and Lionsgate CinemaCon. I think they talked about it. Like they're trying to get their scoop up whatever franchises they have and then get them out there because they need hits. They had a rough year last year.
Yeah,
they did.
You know what Chris Tucker could do? He could appear in Last Friday and then end his career if he wants to, or he can keep going. He doesn't have to end his career, but he could do another stand-up special because he's got a couple that are good. So yeah. But Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna vote for Friday only because the characters are awful in Friday, but they know that they are. While you were sleeping, she could go to prison for some of the stuff that she does. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Friday.
It's a little weird, yeah.
Last I checked, identity theft is a crime, right?
Yeah.
And fraud.
That's why I'm not a fan of that Identity Thief movie with Melissa McCarthy. Like she's a horrible human being, and I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm going to say.
Well, like this one, the guy's in the coma, and then like he wakes up and like she pretends to be his wife, but they have nothing. But he goes along because he has no idea. She's not even.
Well, my wife's ex-husband went to prison for 4 years for identity theft. So yeah, you can go to jail for that. But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, it's about the same. Some movies it's almost celebrated like an identity theft, which she's like, not. I mean, she's treated an awful person, but like not like to the extent that she should be. But anyway, I feel like we had While You're Sleeping on VHS, and I don't think I ever put it in the player. So yeah, just probably around the age of I was never interested. It's like, it's a girly film or something. I don't know what my fucking rationale was. But even so, it'd be hard to kind of go up against Friday. Friday's really fun. Looking forward to Last Friday. Remember that movie First Sunday? I thought that had something when that came out. I thought that had something to do with it, like Friday, but it had nothing to do with it. Remember the Cat Williams movie? But anyway, I'll go Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got the American president up against the net.
Oh, jeez.
Other Sandra Bullock from '95. Yeah, all right.
Let's hurry and vote for the net before Steven gets here. He loves the American president.
Yeah, well, in this case, I'm going to vote for the American president as well because the net doesn't really hold up that well. It's like got that trope I hate in movies with like I'm gonna hack into whatever, click, we're in. Like I hate that shit. Yeah, and like and she wants to show off the internet at one point, so she's like, "Hey, I just ordered a pizza off the internet. That'll never happen in real life." Do that every pay-per-view for wrestling. I'll go the American president here. It's a better movie.
Yeah. So I have to mention this. The Baja Cabo Citrus Punch is really freaking good. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Like it's really, really good because one of the worst sodas I've ever had is just regular Baja Blast, the zero sugar, and that gross. It's freaking gross. It tastes like kerosene. It's nasty. So, but for this matchup, I'll go with the American president. It's got my boy Michael J. Fox in it. So yeah, I'll go with that. And it's Aaron Sorkin. So he's awesome. But roster.
I'm gonna go with the American president only because I remember I was watching this review of Black Mass, and then this guy said, like how come hacking movies aren't different? They all look the same on the computer. Like technology hasn't advanced since the net and hackers. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the American president. It's actually a good movie.
Yep. Richie.
Yeah, every computer in movies or even like crime shows like Criminal Minds, CSI, all that junk. It's always like a supercomputer where you can hack into a mainframe, you type in stuff, you can zoom in on someone's ID and then find out who the hell that is you know, without doing like intense investigation of it. You know, just it. I know that you know, I have to do it for like time's sake, and you know, you got to suspend disbelief, but it still annoys me. And I can't suspend disbelief. But yeah, talking about the dangers of the internet, and not only 5, which you know, very different to maybe the dangers of the internet in 2025. But yeah, look, I like Sandra Bullock a lot, but yeah, I think The American President's a better movie, so I'll go American President.
But like back in 95, you're using Windows 95 or even MS-DOS to do your hacking. It's like
the best clip I saw of shitty hacking and things was on some clip. It might have been on the Soup or something with Joel McHale, where they the person jumped in while somebody was trying to hack with the typing and was like, "Well, I'll do it with you," and started typing on the same keyboard. I'm like, that's not how typing works. You can't just double up your speed by having 2 people type on the same keyboard. That's just
on the same keyboard.
On the same keyboard. That's just dumb.
You don't know what you're typing. You're typing random letters. What are you doing?
I swear that's a real thing. Maybe I'll try to find the clip.
I said like Black Mask, but I forget which one it was. It wasn't Black Mask. It was that shitty one directed by Michael Mann with Chris Hemsworth, where he played
Black Hat.
Black Hat.
Yeah, Black Hat. Yeah. But for me, the weirdest example of hacking is from, if anyone remembers that movie Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. So like Clark Kent, he's like I'll hack into this, and he's using his super speed, and you see him go like and he's trying like a million different passwords until he gets in. But it's like nowadays they give you like 4 or 5 attempts and you're locked out. You can't just keep trying stuff.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Too many attempts. Yeah. Yep. So this is weird. But
oh my god, it was NCIS. I found the clip on my
nice.
phone. Oh my god. Anyways, good. Sorry,
Malcolm.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember enjoying the net when I did watch it. But I love The American President. I think it's a great movie. So yeah, I'm going to vote for The American President.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
You heard it here first. Malcolm's a fan of Donald Trump.
He's a fan of the American president.
Yeah, he's a fan of the American president.
Mm-hmm.
That changes every 4 years.
Strange Days up against Sudden Death.
Sudden Death. Okay.
Okay.
Jordan.
So yeah. So I tried to find a pirated copy of Strange Days, because you cannot even like rent it anywhere. I don't know if you can even buy it. Maybe, I don't know. It's just not
you can like
available.
buy an outprinted DVD or something. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't stream it though. So
yeah, I know.
So I was trying to I downloaded it. Got about halfway. If I was home, my internet would have been faster, but I was gone all day and trying to just do it from my phone, and it didn't finish. So I haven't seen it, but I've seen Sudden Death, and Sudden Death is kind of like guilty pleasure fun, and like terrorists in a hockey rink. Sure. Sudden Death.
Mm-hmm.
Ross.
Oh yeah, I've seen both these. Sudden Death is fine; it's a fun Die Hard ripoff. But like Strange Days, I actually love. You know, like, and then, like, I love the concept of it where like people's memories are literally currency, and people pay for other people's memories. So yeah, so that's my worst thing. And Jordan, I got something cocky about that whole downloading thing. You know, like after the stream. You know.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, Strange Days is great, especially with like, of course, Michael Wincott's a villain in it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Richie, what do you say?
A Strange Days, is that a Catherine Bigelow joint?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I either intended to see it and haven't got around to it, or I know, but yeah, I've always wanted to. Southern Death is my favorite sort of Die Hard. Hard Target is my favorite of that kind of that ilk, because it's just so dumb. But like, I appreciate the dumbness of Southern Death. So it's stupid, and turn your brain on fire. I'll go Sudden Death.
Yeah, I think that like a few of Catherine Bigelow's movies are hard to find. There's something about some of her like older movies are
Near Dark is really hard to find as well.
Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, it should be more available.
Yeah, but Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Strange Days is pretty good, and it I really do like the movie. I did, and I finally got around to watching Sudden Death, and I had a lot of fun watching Sudden Death, and the kids really annoyed me as well. It was like they were told to stay right there. And this brother was pissing off his sister, so his sister runs off. Like, and he calls back, like, "You're supposed to stay here." You're the one pissing him off. It's like,
yeah.
But look, it was a fun movie, and yeah, I had more fun than I thought I was going to actually. So I'm going to go Sudden Death.
Sounds good. Austin.
Yeah, I'd like to watch Strange Days if it was available anywhere. And apparently, a couple months ago, it was on Max for like a little while. I just missed my shot, but yeah, it is what it is. But yes, it's not out there. But yeah, Sudden Death is a good Van Damme, Die Hard movie, and he fights a penguin mascot, so that's fun. In a kitchen.
Yeah,
it's great. And did you know that terror goes into overtime in Sudden Death? I know.
Yeah.
All right, so Sudden Death.
Overtime.
It's weird if you want to I guess it's vague enough that you don't know about hockey unless you look at the poster, but that could be it's not just overtime's not just of hockey.
Yeah,
right. I fought up against Species.
Species.
Okay.
All right, Ross.
I'm gonna go with To Die For. It's more fun.
Yeah. Richie.
To Die For is a movie I haven't seen, but I kept it was just back in the day. I would keep seeing the cardboard cutout of Nicole Kidman's that sultry look when I go into video stores. So it's but I was probably obviously too young to watch it. I never got around to watching it in my adult years. But yeah, I mean I was too young to watch Species, but eventually I watched Species. And look, while not fantastic, it's fun and definitely better than Species 2, which is a very, very bad sequel. So I'm gonna have Species.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, To Die For is really good. And yeah, but yeah, I also surprisingly had a lot of fun with Species. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but it's I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed it a lot. So I'm going to go Species.
Natasha Henstridge.
Yeah.
But
also, shout out.
Natasha Henstridge was around a lot for a little while, and now I guess she's still working.
Yeah.
But it's mostly direct-to-DVD stuff.
Last thing I saw her in was the whole 10 yards or something.
Yeah.
I was also going to shout out Jason Nike tuning in. What's up? Yeah. And also,
yeah.
Don't worry, we put American President through. You're fine.
American President's through. It's fine. We already got to it. It went, made it. And actually, I think
Wild Steven is here.
Yeah, clean sweep, so it's fine. You're safe for now. But was it on me? Yeah, I saw To Die For our Joaquin thing. It was fine. Yeah, one of those 90s kind of pseudo erotic thrillers. It was all right. But I'll go Species. Species is fun. Yeah, good side cast. Michael Madsen, Alfred Molina, Ben Kingsley. Yeah, kind of better than it has any right to be. Good practical effects too. So I'll go Species.
Yeah. So I still have not seen To Die For because it's not streaming anywhere. You can buy it, I think for $9-10 or something. But I was kind of through spending money for this tournament. I'm there's nothing I'm just dying to see. So yeah, right. But Species is a lot of fun though. Yeah, I think that it's a fun little kind of sci-fi kind of creature kind of movie, and with a decent amount of nudity in there. So sure, Species. Steven, what do you say here?
This is actually kind of tough because I really love To Die For. To Die For is definitely the better movie, but I've seen Species more. So you know what? I have a lot of fun with Species, so I'll go with Species.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Species 2? You like Species 2?
No, that movie sucks. Species 3 is worse somehow.
Yeah. I forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah.
Executive decisions when they've had 2 remaining holdovers up against Mr. Holland's Opus.
Okay.
Richie.
It's funny that Executive Decision is one of the 2 remaining holdovers. It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Holland's Opus. I cannot get around to it. I've heard good things. Executive Decision. I have seen it a long time ago. I remember enjoying it. I like Kurt Russell. Yeah, I didn't think it was like fantastic or anything, but it's a fun movie. So I'll go Executive Decision.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Mr. Holland's Opus is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Like, one thing I've learned, I've been sort of gravitating a lot to like movies about teachers. Weirdly enough, like I've seen a lot of them now. Like, and I don't think I've seen one that I don't like. So yeah, and I do like the decision. It is good, but I'm gonna go Mr. Holland's Opus.
Yeah. Austin.
Dude, I probably haven't seen Mr. Holland's Opus in like 25 years. So I don't know if it holds up. It's been a long time. Yeah, I saw it years and years ago. Do you know Mr. Holland's Opus is 10 minutes longer than Executive Decision? That's kind of nuts. Mr. Holland's Opus is 2 hours and 23 minutes, and Executive Decision is 2 hours and 13 minutes. That's kind of that's kind of absurd. But I'll go Executive Decision. I've seen it more.
Yeah, for me, it's like kind of the other way around. I haven't seen Executive Decision for like 20 years. But I mean, I remember it being good, but Mr. Holland's Opus is great. Yeah, it's a very moving story about this guy that just like wants to make a difference in these kids' life. He's a band director, and I was a band nerd back in the day, and in high school I can kind of play the trumpet still, but because I was first chair at one point, but not even close now. Like, I'm sure high schoolers could outplay me now, but also vote for Mr. Holland's Opus.
Steven, or Jordan, you said you were a band nerd?
Get those nerds! Nerds! What?
So on trips though, when I'm like about 5 or 6 trips a year, like all over the place. So.
Steven?
So I'm going to go with Mr. Holland's Opus because on my online course this week, we had to do an audio where we chose either a commercial or an ad of some kind, and to talk about the voice. And the commercial I chose was the trailer for AFI's 100 Years, 100 Movies, which is narrated by Richard Dreyfuss. So that's why I'm choosing Mr. Holland's Opus.
Well, he's got a great voice, so but Richie, what do you say?
Russ.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I got to go with Mr. Holland's Opus. I love the teacher movies, and I think if you really like the holdovers, you would dig Mr. Holland's Opus. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mr. Holland's Opus.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Mr. Holland moves on.
Yeah.
All right. I think is that the.
And Mr. Holland's Opus is about a guy's life and career, so it should be long.
And that is the last.
Yeah, right. It should be. Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily have to be.
You know,
there's dramas that are long.
Wow, sudden death. Okay, sudden death beats Strange Days.
Well, Strange Days is not available to watch. What do you want me to do? Can't see it.
A movie I did watch that was like really long.
And this coming from someone who's a band dancer.
Yeah, I watched Megalopolis the other day.
And what do you think, Richie? Wasn't it like one of the most unique things you've ever seen?
It's just something.
I couldn't make it through Megalopolis. I tapped out after like an hour and a half. I couldn't take anymore.
Same here. I couldn't either.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We got what? Clueless and Leaving Las Vegas. All right, Malcolm. Good.
Yeah. Look. I love Clueless. I think it's a fun comedy, but I think Leaving Las Vegas is a really good movie. I think it's great, and yeah. So Leaving Las Vegas is getting my vote.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, it's a little tricky because Leaving Las Vegas is very good, but it's very kind of depressing. But it's got a good Nick Cage performance. Clueless is the more rewatchable movie, and they get a lot of good character actors in that movie. Dan Hedaya and Wallace Shawn, and a host of others. You know what? I'll go Clueless. I'll go rewatchability here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Clueless is just way more watchable. I mean, Leaving Las Vegas is a tough watch because, like, in the movie, the character Nick Cage but almost drinks himself to death. I mean, he's trying to drink himself to death, and it's like it's just really hard to watch. But Clueless is it's a lot of fun. It's got all that '90s fashion, and it's got, I don't know, just like high school life for like these rich girls, and just how they like just try to like be cool when they realize they're really not as cool as they think they are. But it's a fun watch. So yeah, I'll go with Clueless.
It makes you miss Brittany Murphy. Miss Brittany Murphy a lot.
Yeah, right. Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
but Steven.
Yeah, they're both great. But I mean, I just think Leaving Las Vegas is the better movie. So I'll go with the movie that Roger Ebert named the best movie of 1995, Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah. There you go. Ross.
I'm gonna go with Leaving Las Vegas. I do like Clueless, but I love Leaving Las Vegas. And funny enough, like Stacey Dash was born in 1967, and she was playing a high school student in 1995.
Yeah.
But well, like Leaving Las Vegas though is depressing, but it's so good. So yeah.
Well, it's the magic of movies. They just do that.
Yeah, I know. But
Dante Bosco, Rufio played a high schooler for like 20 years, so it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, right. I mean, Paul Rudd, how old was he in this? I mean,
I don't know, but he was off fighting Michael Myers the same year, so he was a busy boy.
Yeah, but
He's play high school now.
Yeah, he still play. Richie?
But Richie, yeah.
That Leaving Las Vegas poster has way too much info on it. They didn't leave that to the back.
I gotta stop and read an essay when I'm at the movie theater.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't even read that.
Back in the day when we did a ranking of Nicolas Cage films, this nearly didn't get brought up. It was like right at the end, I brought it up. I was like, man, we should bring this up. You want to ask it? But yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I might go for watchability as well. I like Clueless a lot. I miss seeing Stacey Dash and stuff. I like Stacey Dash. Yeah, but a lot of good character actors. And yeah, I think it's a fun movie, so I'll go Clueless.
And they just announced a prequel series for Clueless.
Really?
They did? Oh, wow.
But it's a tie, so we do the tiebreakers. We start at the bottom, so Steven has the first tiebreaker here.
This is called the best. This is supposed to be called the best movies of 1995. So I'm just sticking with Leaving Las Vegas.
All
right. But
I blew it up with this, and I still can't read that writing. It's too
right. Yeah, you can't.
Okay, it's just those. Oh, it's what they hate. It's what we hate, Richie. It's those critic quotes like they do in trailers.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, know, like when you watch a trailer and it's like so and so is a revelation.
Because it makes sense for a movie like Leaving Las Vegas, though, because you if you see how much the critics love it.
Yeah, but don't put all the info on the. I don't
Look,
know.
they could have done it what they did with the Once with Warriors poster, scorching, powerful, stunning. It's like just one word.
Yeah, make it shorter. If you're gonna do that, make it shorter. Hey, Nick Cage is brilliant, or his.
And then some of them actually lie. Like some of them lie. Like they'll say, like this person is a revelation in a bad movie.
Well, they'll take it out of context.
Pull out the positive ones.
Yeah, they do that.
I've got Tommy Boy versus the Phantom.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard for someone.
Yeah, fuck, and it's me first. God damn it. Well, Richie, you weren't here the other night, but Jonathan Carroll finally cut it, and you know what? I'll play it for this regards to me for this situation.
But it looks like we have ourselves a genuine conundrum. A quandary, if you will. A real-life dilemma.
Yeah, damn. Because these are both in my 128, and I love them so much. I'll go with my heart and say the Phantom because it won't go through anyway, so that's fine. I know it'll get outvoted by Tommy Boy, but it is what it is. It's fine.
For me, it's just Tommy Boy. It's just one of the most quotable movies of all time. Like you can pick one of 100 quotes. My dad just died. We just killed Bambi. I'm out here getting my ass kicked, and every time I drive down the road, I just want to jerk the wheel into a goddamn bridge and so. And then he like has his hair like sticking straight up. So yeah, I gotta go with Tommy Boy all day because Chris Farley's he's tough to beat when it comes to comedy. So, but Steven.
I mean, I like Tommy Boy, but I'm more likely to probably go back to the Phantom than Tommy Boy, so I'll go with the Phantom.
Ross.
Fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna ruin his weekend. Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Richard. And he really rips it.
Hey, did you know how to paint as a
Richard.
kid? Why?
Yeah.
It's tough. I like Tommy Boy quite a bit, but yeah, Phantom I watched a couple of times at the video store. It was it's quite it was quite fun, and I watched it. I have watched it once since then. I'm sure. Hopefully, it's not like ages down the track, but I'm sure. Hopefully, spin it on the wheel of movies at one point, so I can watch it again. Yeah, so I'm going for what I thought maybe be the underdog, but it might be a tie here. I'll go the Phantom.
Malcolm.
Yeah, this is tricky for me for a different reason. It was like I haven't seen the Phantom, but I really want to, and I'm also not that high on Tommy Boy. I do think it's a good comedy. Because I did try to watch the Phantom for this, but whatever like illegal streaming site I found, it said it was the Phantom, but it was this. I think it was an old Phantom of the Opera movie. It was like the first. It was like an opera. It's like this is not the movie I was expecting to be.
No, if you don't see purple or a ring with a skull on it in the first 20 seconds, you're watching the wrong movie.
Yeah.
With the lightning, right?
Yeah. If you don't hear a narration about the history of the Phantom, you're watching the wrong movie.
So you know what? I'm going to vote with. I'm going to vote for the Phantom because I really want to see it.
Did anybody have this? Did anybody actually go to 7-Eleven back in the 90s? Actually buy the ring? I used to have the ring for it.
Oh, they had it there?
No,
Yep.
I wish Billy Zane sold him at his table, but he doesn't. But I do have an 8x10 of the
I
Phantom.
remember the days back on LimeWire where you would, I'd download something and go to school, and then like when it would just finish, like, please don't be porn, please don't be porn. I just want to watch
Right, so we've got the Big Green, which somehow made it.
Yeah, that's the Big Green.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
These two of all movies.
That movie that somehow.
Wait, these movies are connected. They're both Chauncey Lepardi movies.
They are.
Sam
Okay.
Lipton both.
I didn't know he was in House Guest. Nice.
Right. Yep, he's the kid.
Oh yeah, he's right there in the center. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Squints is in both of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he was in 3 movies though, because he was also in the opening of Casper. He's one of the 2 kids trying to take the picture.
Oh yeah.
So he was a busy boy in '95 then. Okay, Jordan.
Yeah. So these are both 2 movies I grew up watching, but I probably watched The Big Green way more. Like we used to, like. Yeah, but like me and my brothers used to go up to each other whenever someone's sitting at a table with a big ruler. We'd be like, I said, listen, hey, because the like teacher or like the principal is trying to get the attention of the class and no one's paying attention. So she like slams the like ruler down and she almost breaks the thing. But there's just these like real like just awkward, weird moments. But that's fun. And he has like all kinds. He has like Buccaneers and he's got zombies. He's got a bunch of different like he's got a big like the Scottish guy. So I found out the Scottish guy after we talked about Braveheart was like at the end when we doing the like final thing and the guy turns into some Scottish warrior or whatever and he's got a big old bow staff or something. But I'll go with the Big Green. Yeah.
I've not seen the Big Green, but I have seen House Guest. I remember House Guest being kind of forgettable, except I love the closing credit scene.
Don't tell me you love the cheeseburger song. Come on, Steve.
Yeah, I love
no.
Waldo's.
No.
Load the grill with fatty meat.
No.
Put it on a bun and eat.
Oh my god.
Joy to the world. Some meat is. Let buns receive their meat. I'm going with House Guest because just for those Christmas songs.
I haven't thought about those songs.
that's the audiences across America after they watch House Guest, and that's the credit song. Boo.
Yeah.
Ross.
Well, Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Big Green. I barely remember House Guest, but I remember there was a part in the Big Green that always has me laughing. The Big Green is when they go like, raise your hand, and the kid goes like this. Hi, I'm Larry. I know it's stupid, but I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Big Green.
Pull up a cotton in the pillow. We're in the middle of geology. That's geography, Larry. It's just like cheesy lines that are fun when you're a kid, you know. So, but Richie.
Yeah, up until this point, I hadn't really heard of the Big Green, and only became aware of House Guest because of on the JPO's show, like long-time first time. He watched this a couple of months ago to fill in his Sinbad blind spot. I don't know if it's a blind spot you need to fill in, bro. And I love you and everything, but man, one I'm likely to watch. I guess for the cast, I'd go House Guest. So, yeah,
but I think that the Big Green has one of the kids from the Little Rascals that plays Alfalfa, like Bug Hall or whatever.
Yeah, he does. He's a little kid.
He plays the little Newt Shaw that like drops his little wagon. And
isn't he like the Gee Golly kid? He's like, gee golly, I get a chance to play today.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that.
Like that, yep. But Malcolm.
Yeah. Like I also hadn't heard of the Big Green before this tournament, and then it's on Disney Plus for over here. Actually, not that you're going to be watching out to see it. Yeah. But look, and I actually did get around to watching House Guest today. I went in with low expectations because of the way people were talking about it the other day. And I had a lot of fun with it. And I'm with Stephen. The Christmas song at the end is fun. I will say the premise of House Guest is stupid. Like, how do you not realize it's not your friend the whole time?
It's really dumb.
Why do you'd imagine that the friends would find his way to the house very quickly after being left. So it's like there's so much conveniences. It's just stupid, but I think it's just entertaining and the fact that the one suitcase he grabs from the thing had a suit is that he needed conveniently for the thing, and that's where my name comes from. Because there's this whole sequence where he's making up all these acronyms for what the GFH stands for on his suit, and one of them was General Francois Heinrich Neuff.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
But yeah, I'm also going to vote House Guest.
Well, even after 25 years, I mean, you still know that's not your friend. Come on. But Austin,
we've spent more time talking about these movies than the filmmakers talked about these movies when they made them. So like, what are we doing? And you see the posters are funny. See, the posters are funny. You see, because he's getting hit in the crotch with a soccer ball. And see the other poster, he's coming out of the mailbox. That's absurd.
Yeah,
he's a grown man.
That's great. He can't fit in there. That's nuts. I'll go with the Big Green because it's slightly better. But Ross has the tiebreaker. He was a tiebreaker. What are we doing?
Ross? The Big Green.
Big Green.
Big Green.
Well, that's what they should have put on the Big Green poster.
Statistically speaking, Malcolm, there should be a better movie to beat the Big Green in the next matchup somehow. Okay.
On the poster,
okay.
Cutthroat Island.
I was gonna say on the poster for the Big Green they should have put "That's nuts," for wacky hijinks. He's getting hit in the nuts.
You see, it's about soccer balls, and he's getting hit the balls. So
yeah.
All right,
but like I do prefer First Kid over House Guest. I actually like First Kid.
Why are we still talking about this? All right, Steven, go. Next match.
They grew up with
Quick
these
and the
movies.
Dead. Cutthroat Island. Holy shit. Why are we still talking about the House Guest?
The Quick and the Dead. I should probably rewatch Cutthroat Island.
You know, like Cutthroat Island was...
House Guest and Cook of the Dead. Expand on your thoughts.
We'll fly through
Cutthroat
this
Island.
one,
I mean, you know, like, Cutthroat Island is fun, but I love Quick and the Dead.
We'll spend 10 minutes on the last one and fly through this one. So Richie.
Yeah, I kind of put Cutthroat Island in the same sort of vein as like Waterworld, where I don't think like the movie's bad. People just think that box office bomb must be bad. I think that was just a kind of an expensive movie that didn't make its money back. So I must be shit. I'm like, no, it's actually a decent movie. And Quick of the Dead is it's a fun, great western. Early Leo DiCaprio, great cast. I had considered it when we were talking about Gene Hackman, looking for films of Gene Hackman to watch when he passed. But yeah, so and it's a good one. So yeah, I'll go Quick in the Dead.
Yeah, Malcolm, what do you say?
I finally got around to watching Cutthroat Island for this. And yeah, it's definitely not a bad movie. A lot of fun. Weirdly enough, part of the reason that it had a out of control production costs is apparently Winnie Harland has this habit of always having 3 cameras rolling at the same time, and then they had spent large sums of money to have cases of V8 vegetable juice shipped out to the set for themselves. And then at the end of at the end of the shooting, an entire room was found with unopened juice, and everyone present had to drink it. So I just found that was a really weird thing to add to the production cost, like V8 vegetable juice. But and I do really like Quick and the Dead. I think it's a really good movie. And yes, so I'm going to vote Quick and the Dead. So.
We should have used that VH juice for some of the fake blood or something if they had extra or something, you know. But Austin.
No, I don't mind either one of these going through. Like Quick and the Dead's a good fun western. I've just always advocated for Cutthroat Island because it's not a bad movie. It just has this reputation for being a flop and being really expensive. But I'll say this: at least the money's on the screen. Like they're blowing up crazy big pirate ships. There's huge stunts, great giant sets. Like unlike today, where you're like, how the fuck did they spend $270 million on Snow White? Jesus.
Yeah.
What? You're like, what? How'd you spend money on that much green screen?
Red One. Yeah, like Red One.
Yeah,
Right?
just some of these movies where you're just like, where did the money go? Like at least this one, you know where the money, the money's on the screen. Like and everything's real. So like I at least appreciate that. And I just think it's fun. It's if you like Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll like this movie. It's a fun time. So I cut the round.
Yeah, where the money went with Red One went to The Rock and Chris Evans.
Yeah, it was just salaries.
Yeah. $50 million is how much The Rock got paid. $50 million. That is crazy. It's the highest salary any actor's ever made. So it's crazy.
Come on, Caro. Come on. You had to appreciate stuff like that. They don't make movies like this anymore. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like partially with Jonathan there, partially, not all the way, because so I watched Cutthroat Island for the first time. And it took me a while to get into it. Like this movie takes a while to get going. It takes about 30 minutes to where I almost wanted to turn it off. I'm like, what is this? Like this isn't getting going or doing anything. And the dialogue, the way that it's delivered, though, it's just not very good. Even though they're good actors, though, that like know how to act. It's like Gina Davis and Matthew Modine and Frank Langella. Like, but I'm just like I don't know what's going on here. But then it does get really really good once they get onto the ships and they finally set sail. That's when it gets good, and then they find the island, and like from there it's a blast. Like it's a lot of fun. Like they're having like all these sword fights and shooting cannons and like swinging from trees and like going through the caves, all that stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like see what's the right word that I'm looking for? That's like you got Pirates of the Caribbean, then you have
it's Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow, unfortunately.
Yeah, like they needed someone with a little more kind of charisma. Maybe
Yeah.
Gina Davis was like trying her best. I think she probably had the most, but I don't know. But yeah. So I'll give it to the Quick and the Dead here, just because I have a little more fun with all the actors there. So yeah, but Steven
went first. It's Quick and the Dead.
Well, there we go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Got Babe up against Tales from the Hood.
Wow. Good. Tales from the Hood.
For the whole family. Great double feature.
Yeah.
Fun for the kids. Bring the kids. Yeah, this is only on tournament fights we find matches like this, folks. Ross.
I like Tales from the Hood, but Babe is slightly higher, so I'm gonna go with Babe.
Yeah.
Richie.
Take
Take a screenshot of this matchup. You'll never see this again.
Yeah, right.
I like anthology movies. I like Tales from the Hood. I'm finally getting to, finally getting through Black Mirror, which I've been promising to do for a while. I'm only up to the Christmas episode, that Christmas special after season 2 with John Hammond.
Did you watch that one already or no?
I haven't, but John.
Oh,
Hammond,
dude, there's stuff in that episode that will blow your mind with time. It'll blow your socks off. Yeah.
Yeah. And to Ray Spall, that's his name. Yeah. So yeah. But I guess I've seen Babe more. We had on VHS, so I wore it out. It's a fun movie, definitely better than Babe Pig in the City. And yeah, it's a classic film. Kind of a successful film for Australia and New Zealand. A sort of a co-production there. So yeah, I'll go Babe.
Sure, yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, Tales from the Hood is a good anthology movie. I definitely have a lot of fun with it. But I'm a big fan of Babe. Like it's one of those movies I watched a lot growing up. So Babe gets my vote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin.
Look, Babe's great, and I had it on VHS. It's a lot of fun. Babe Pig in the City, one of Gene Siskel's 10 best of '98. That's odd. It was like his favorite movie in '98. Yeah, number one. Yeah, that was so odd. Go back and watch that. It's weird. But I'll give a sole vote to Tales from the Hood just because I've always kind of been the champion for it. I think it's super fun, and I mean, I don't mind Babe going through it. It's a good movie, but I'll vote for Tales from the Hood. Why not?
I mean, like, Babe is good, but like, I'm not even gonna say it's in my top 10 of '95. Like, it's good. It's a cute little movie for families, But I'm just like, I don't know. I think that movie gets a little overhyped because it was in the Oscar run kind of thing. It's just talking animals on like this cutesy little farm thing, and it's decent. But like, for me, I just have way more fun with Tales from the Hood. I think that it's a fun time. You got some cool horror stories going on, but then you do like almost some like blaxploitation type of stuff here, and it's great. So I'll go Tales from the Hood.
Wasn't there another big movie that came out around the same time called like Gordo?
Gordy, yeah, it was in our bracket the other night. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, and you guys ever heard the Gordy rap?
Yeah, like, oh, piggy, pig powers in the house.
Yeah.
It's really shitty.
I never want to hear it again. I have to like bore my eardrums out. Sorry.
Would rather hear that or the cheeseburger rap.
That cheeseburger, probably. but Steven.
Babe is the second best movie that takes place at a farm with the main protagonist being a pig.
That's very specific.
There's only two.
I love the animated version of Charlotte's Web. I wasn't big on the live action one.
No.
But Babe is great, and I haven't seen Tales from the Hood, so Babe.
It'd be funny if you were like, it's the second best movie with James Cromwell playing a farmer named Hoggett with a pig that, herds sheepdogs.
Yeah.
What's the first movie? What?
It's a very.
Well, if you like,
he's got a clause in his contract where he only plays a character, but it can't be sequels. So that's weird.
Yeah.
And then also, too, funny enough, James Cromwell was also in a movie called The Babe.
Yeah. But if you like the animated version of Charlotte's Web, you can tune in next week because it'll be there. It's based on a book, so there you go.
I hope it's on Wednesdays.
It might be. I don't know.
And just quickly, apparently James Cromwell almost turned it down, but then his friend told him it's a free ticket to Australia. If the movie tanks, it's not your fault; it's the pig's fault.
Sure. Yeah. And then it won an
Well, we've got
Oscar, or it was nominated for an Oscar.
got Apollo 13 up against Toy Story.
Ooh, good match. Okay. All right. Both with spacemen in them, kind of.
Yeah, like blasting off there. Two things.
Yeah,
Tom
that's
Hanks.
right. Yeah, let's do Infinity
Tom
Gun.
Hanks.
Yeah, both the Tom Hanks movies. Yeah. Richie.
Yeah, I appreciate Apollo 13 more than I like it. I think it's good. But Toy Story is just yeah, I just got too much nostalgia for it. We watched Toy Story 3 the other day for Wheel Movies. I'm hoping eventually get to the other 2. I don't anticipate 4 being on the wheel. But you never know. I think maybe Malcolm with Malcolm maybe it was on the wheel. I don't know. I know he liked the 4th one. So yeah, so I like I'll go Toy Story, but if Apollo 13 makes it through, that's cool.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think I might have put it on as one of the wild cards. But yeah, no, I mean, I love Toy Story, and I think it's great, but I think Apollo 13 is a much better movie. So I'm gonna go Apollo 13.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go Toy Story here. Apollo 13 did work very well, and I rewatched not too long ago. But I've seen Toy Story way more, so yeah, Toy Story.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a cheesy joke for Apollo 1 through 12 because I haven't seen those, but I've seen Apollo 13, but I don't got one. So, but yeah, but they're both really good. Oh yeah, that is the movie. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
there's also Apollo 10 and a half or something like that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Toy Story rules. It's really good. It's my second favorite Toy Story movie, so I'll vote Toy Story. Steven.
I was trying to get to my letterbox to see if Toy Story was in my top 10 because I can't remember if it was. But even if it wasn't, then it would have been just outside. Apollo 13 is number 4 on my top 10. So I love both of these, but I love Apollo 13 slightly more. So Apollo 13.
Yeah, sounds good. And Ross, did you vote? I don't think you voted.
No, I didn't actually. I'm gonna go with Toy Story. I do love Apollo 13, but Toy Story is my jam. I remember seeing it the opening weekend in 1995. So yeah, Toy Story.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Toy Story.
And we've got Heat versus Billy Madison.
Oh no! I know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah. So this is an interesting film for me because I do like Heat. I do think it's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a while though. I am due for a rewatch of it. I wasn't high on it when I first saw it. But look, despite what people may think, I do actually like Billy Madison. I don't think it's a terrible movie. And in this case, I am going to vote Billy Madison over Heat. So Billy Madison's getting my vote.
Ooh, all right. Austin.
Go and Heat. Jordan.
Yeah, Donkey Kong for Sega or for Super Nintendo is the best video game ever. Donkey Kong sucks. You know something? You suck. I mean, it's another quotable one. So if we can't have that other one, I'll vote Billy Madison. So, Steven.
Yeah, no. I don't, like I said, I don't hate it as much as Jacob Barber does, but it's definitely one of my lesser of Adam Sandler movies. So Heat for sure.
Yeah. Ross.
Heat is my second favorite movie of all time, so I'm voting for Heat. And we got a special guest, Jordan Lectori's here.
Hey, Tori, how's it going? We got Ross's girl in with him tonight. Hey, welcome.
She hasn't shown her Heat yet. We're going to, though.
But yeah, if you haven't seen Heat, get ready for the best bank heist you've ever seen in your life. It's really good. So, yeah. But, yeah.
Richie.
But, Richie.
Yeah, this is not something I expected to ponder over. Heat. Oh, Billy Madison. I will say, like, I'd probably watch Billy Madison more because it's easier to rewatch in the sense that it's shorter. Heat is, a decently long movie. But I don't know. I think overall, I think Heat is probably the better film. We see Billy Madison. I'll go Heat.
Yeah, sounds good. So
yep, and Heat has my second favorite scene of all time, and that's the diner scene.
Oh yeah, great dialogue. Yeah,
I believe
Yeah, the
this is the
scene
last.
between Fisk and
Casino versus Batman Forever.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, it's on me. Yeah, this is a case of probably like the overall better movie is Casino and Batman Forever. I probably actually watched more because we had it all on, all those movies on VHS. I've seen it a bunch of times. It is entertaining. It's slowly not holding up as well because all the problems that are in Batman and Robin are in this movie too, just not as much dialed up to 11. I don't know what to do here. You know what? For Val, I'll give it to Batman Forever, but I don't mind either one going through.
yeah. I mean, let's get a Val Kilmer matchup. Let's go with Batman Forever because Casino won one. I mean, we are talking about the best movies of the year, so I'm would be fine if Casino.
Well, it's either going to be a Robert De Niro versus Robert De Niro or a Val Kilmer versus Val Kilmer.
Yeah, right.
It goes through.
So
yeah.
either one, but since Val Kilmer just passed, I'll go Batman Forever.
All right.
So, Steven.
Yeah, I kind of agree that Casino is probably the better movie, but Batman Forever is one I've seen more. So Batman Forever. And I think it's unfair. It gets unfairly lumped with Batman and Robin because it's way better than Batman and Robin.
Yeah, sounds good. Ross, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with Casino. In fact, it has the 422 fucks in it. So yeah, so I love Casino, but Batman Forever is okay. And like I always thought that it was weird it's called Batman Forever because if you think about it, this one should be called Batman and Robin because about like Robin gets introduced and Batman and Robin, the one with Mr. Freeze, is about him wondering if he's gonna be Batman Forever. So the title should switch, but yeah, easily
it should, yeah.
It's like Bad Boys for Life and Bad Boys Ride or Die should have been switched.
Yeah, it should have been switched. Yeah,
yeah.
But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I like that poster, by the way. It looks very 1960s sort of. I don't know. It looks like almost like Troma as well. Troma, if you know what the Troma films are.
The thing he uses looks like a giant blender, is what it reminds you of. I don't know what. That's weird.
Yeah. This is tough. Yeah. Either way, you're gonna, get a dose of De Niro and Val. So. I like Batman Forever. It's fun. It's silly, and I do want to be on set because I was just see how Tommy Lee Jones reacted to Jim Carrey because apparently he hated him. So, but I'll go Batman Forever.
Even though Tommy Lee Jones tried to beat Jim Carrey in that thing, he was wacky and over the top. But Malcolm, what would you say?
I mean, I was going to be more precise. Like, we could have had a battle of the two parts 1 and 2 winners if Casino moved on. But yeah, I do really enjoy Batman Forever. I think it's a fun movie. But I do think Casino is the better movie, so I would have gone Casino here.
All right, that's close, but Batman Forever wins. But yeah, Casino did win part 2, so we gave it its its flowers here. So it did win the tournament finally. So there you go. All right, well, let's hit the speed round. Let's get it going.
But first, you gotta get speed, demon speed. Speed's what we need. We need greasy, fast speed.
All right, speed. And the winners of this one will be the poll. So yeah, if I can remember to do the poll.
and move on to 94.
And move on to the competition from 1994.
Yep.
So,
move on to Face Those.
No, it's going to be going up against some
94.
94 is a good year. Good year.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, Crimson Goldeneye.
Let's go with Bond, James Bond, a Goldeneye.
Steven?
Steven.
You're muted, buddy.
You're muted, you silly goose.
I've been pretty good about unmuting myself until now. Oh well.
Yeah.
I do love the Bond movies, but in this case, I gotta go with Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
Ross.
Sounds good. Ross.
GoldenEye is a fun movie, but I think that Crimson Tide is actually the better movie. So yeah, Crimson Tide.
Richie.
Crimson Tide.
And Malcolm.
Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Crimson Tide.
Oh man, I thought at least somebody would vote for GoldenEye besides me.
All right.
Crimson Tide.
Yep.
Crimson Tide is just too much of a banger.
We've got
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
this Friday.
7 Friday. Okay. Steven.
What's in the box? 7.
7.
Okay.
Richie.
What's in the box? Damn. I know.
Yeah.
Friday.
Somebody needs to edit those two scenes together. That'd be funny. What's in the box? Damn. Yeah. But
Yeah, as soon as
Malcolm.
Morgan Freeman opens the box, then you put that in.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Malcolm.
I think Malcolm's frozen or something.
Oh shit, is he frozen?
Which?
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, there we go.
I mean,
Oh, here. Malcolm, are you back? Okay.
Now you're back. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
It briefly glitched out for some reason. I don't know why. But Richie
When
sold
he
the
killed
joke.
Malcolm and put his head in a box. No. Just kidding.
Richie sold the joke I was going to do. I'm still going to vote Friday.
Okay. I'll go 7. Jordan.
What's in the blunt? It's a cig of weed. I'll go Friday actually.
All right, it's tied at Richie.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
Kind of with an
Friday.
upset. Okay. Even though Fincher's your favorite director, Jordan. All right.
But I'm more of a comedy guy though.
All right.
Comedy's my favorite genre. So.
All right, we've got the American president up against sudden death.
Yes.
Okay. Ross.
Easily the American President. It's a better movie, leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Richie.
The American president.
Malcolm.
The American president.
Seen Sudden Death more. Sudden Death. Jordan.
I gotta go with the American president. I mean, for Michael J. Fox alone, for me. I mean, even though it's a small role, I mean, he's my favorite actor.
Steven.
Steven.
I wouldn't say the American President by far, even though I love the American President, because I also greatly enjoy Sudden Death. It's my favorite JCVD movie. But yeah, I'm still gonna go with my favorite Aaron Sorkin movie, my favorite Rob Reiner movie.
Yeah, sounds good. Yep, that's it.
Got Species up against Mr. Holland's Opus.
Richie.
Terminal fights.
Yeah, that's only on tournament fights for sure. All right, Richie.
Species.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Mr. Holland's Opus.
Species.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to see the crossover where like Natasha Henstridge just takes out Mr. Holland. It's like, well, he's up conducting or something, but I'll go with Mr. Holland's Opus. The movie's good. Steven.
Oh man, Mr. Holland's Opus is the better movie, so I'll go with Mr. Holland's Opus.
Yeah. Ross.
Oh, Mr. Holland's Opus.
Okay. Mr. Holland's Opus.
I almost went with Species, but I gotta go with the
Coward.
But you didn't, you know?
I gotta go with the better movie.
You almost did.
You don't gotta do it.
Look, even if you beat Species, it still would have been Mr. Holland's Opus because the tiebreaker would have been on me. So.
Oh,
What if I Venmoed you $50?
Yeah.
All right, Malcolm, leaving Las Vegas in the Phantom.
just because the only one I've seen leaving Las Vegas.
Yep. Austin.
Phantom.
Yeah, I'll go with the Phantom. Like leaving Las Vegas is like a like once or twice watch, and I don't ever want to see it again.
I've seen the Phantom about 120 times. So yeah.
But it's not because leaving Las Vegas isn't good. It's just hard to watch. So, but Steven.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Yep.
Us.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Richie.
The Phantom.
We have a tie to Malcolm.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, man.
Oh.
I thought it would have been kind of amazing if the Phantom lasted 2 years on ladder on the ladder series.
Yeah.
That would be kind of amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got the Big Green versus the Quick and the Dead.
Y'all are making my decisions for later way
come on.
easier. Some of these
I would have
boring
gone
movies-
to so.
Yeah, Quick and the Dead. Yeah, come on. The Big Green is not one of the best movies of 1995. Stop. What are we doing?
One of the best family movies, though.
No, that's Toy Story. All right.
Steve Gutenberg classic. Come on.
We've got Babe versus Toy Story.
Now there's a match of the best family movies of '95 right there. Actually, all right.
You
Yes.
take out Babe for the big.
Yes, that's not.
Not
I
you're
mean,
the
I would
only
also
one
put-
on the planet.
I know. I mean, I would also put a Little Princess there, but that was apparently not as well received. In
I haven't seen it in like 30
I was
years,
just-
Steven.
just-
I don't remember a damn
I was
thing
just
about
bored.
it. Yeah.
You're bored by that movie.
It's on me. I'll go Toy Story. Jordan.
Toy Story. Yeah. Steven?
Toy Story, but it is really close.
Yeah.
Ross.
I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Richie.
I'd go with Babe here, because the Australian achievement, New Zealand achievement.
Sure.
Malcolm?
I was also going to vote for Babe for the New Zealand side of the things.
Okay. All right. But Toy Story was on. All right.
How did Australia and New Zealand get so many sheep down there? There's like more sheep than people, I feel like.
We've got Heat versus Batman Forever.
All right. So we got our Val Kilmer match here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Jordan.
Man. They're both good, but thing is, I go back to Batman Forever all the time. I don't think it's that bad, so I'll go Batman Forever.
Okay. Stevie.
As much as I love Batman Forever, and it does rank pretty high if I were to rank all the Batman movies, for me, I gotta go with Heat. It's just it's just too great to not go with.
Okay.
Yeah. Ross.
Heat is my second favorite movie of all time, so I'm gonna go with Heat.
Oh, it is. Oh, nice. I did not know that. Richie.
Yeah, like I said, that I might have seen Batman Forever more, but it's more because it's shorter and convenient, more than it's fun. But but Heat is a better movie, so I'm gonna go Heat.
Yep. Malcolm.
I'm going to go Batman Forever.
You know what? I'll tie it up with Batman Forever. I've probably seen it more.
Ooh.
So, all right. It's on me. I could say for Val, either one of these, obviously. But you know what? He won part one, so let's go Batman Forever. Mix it up a little bit. We'll get a fresh winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I will say I'm pretty sure if Heat moved on, because I'm pretty sure we had Heat versus Babe in part one as well.
Yeah,
so,
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So we could have got a rematch.
Yeah.
No, Toy Story got through, didn't it? So it'd have been
Yeah,
Heat
well,
and
never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
It's all good.
I believe it is Crimson Tide and Friday.
Crimson Tide and Friday. Okay. Steven.
Crimson Tide.
Okay.
Ross.
Crimson Tide.
Richie.
Richie.
Crimson Tide is definitely the better submarine movie. The other one is Crimson Tide.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Friday.
It's tricky. I'll go Crimson Tide.
I'll do it for Big Perm. I mean, Big Worm Friday.
Okay. Crimson Tide hanging on to the final four. Okay. It's hanging. Jonathan's rooting for it in the comments. for Gina.
We've got the American President versus Mr. Holland's Opus.
Okay. Russ.
Mr. Holland's Opus by a hair.
Okay. Richie.
Two great dramas, yeah.
The American President.
Malcolm.
The American President by here.
American President by Donald Trump's hair.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Until
it takes off and flies away. Yeah. Let's see. I'll give the edge to the American President. Sure.
Are they both in? Oh, Dreyfus is in American President. Is it a Dreyfus matchup?
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay, so it's a Dreyfus match.
Yes.
He's the one that Shepard is up against in the presidential campaign.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Steven?
American President.
All right, American President moves on. All right, final four. Okay. In Las Vegas.
With the amount of cast and the American President, I'm pretty sure this might be a crossover with that and Crimson Tide. I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
But Richie, Leaving Las Vegas and Quick and the Dead?
Quick and the Dead.
Okay. Malcolm?
Leaving Las Vegas.
I'll go Quick and the Dead. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go the Quick and the Dead.
Okay.
Steven?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Russ?
Let's go with the first R-rated VHS I ever bought. Quick and the Dead.
Okay. Quick and the Dead.
It probably would have been, even if it was a tie, I think either Austin or Jordan's the tiebreaker. So it probably would have been Quick and the Dead anyways.
I got Toy Story versus Batman Forever.
All right. Two movies I had on VHS. All right, Malcolm.
Just slightly Toy Story.
Batman Forever. Why not? Jordan?
Yeah, both of these had great toys that came from the movie. I'll go with Batman Forever, though.
Steven?
I mean, this is best movies of '95, so I got to go with Toy Story.
Russ?
Toy Story.
And Richie?
Batman.
Batman. Oh no, it's boiling acid.
The dynamic duo.
We gotta tie to Jordan.
Let's go with Batman Forever.
Batman Forever into the final four. Okay.
Also, someone has a bird in the background. I keep hearing wah wah.
Yeah, who's got a background?
It's a stupid crow.
I was one of those freaking
you got
crows.
a crow outside or a magpie?
It's a magpie.
It's dumb.
Don't go outside or it might dive bomb you.
All right, Crimson Tide, American President. I'll go Crimson Tide. Jordan?
Yeah, here I'll go Crimson Tide.
Steven?
These are both in my top 10, but the American President I got to go with.
All right, Ross?
Crimson Tide.
Richie?
Yep.
Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide. Malcolm?
The American President.
Okay, Crimson Tide into the finals, so no Kara will be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Other side, Quick and the Dead, Batman Forever, Jordan.
Batman Forever. I just had way more fun with it.
Okay. Steven?
You know what? Let's get a Gene Hackman versus Val Kilmer match. Batman Forever.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ross?
No, let's go with the Quick and the Dead. Get a Gene Hackman finals.
I see the argument either way. Richie?
Yeah, you can have Gene Hackman versus Gene Hackman. He passed away recently too. Yeah. Gene,
Yeah.
Yeah. Quicker than Dead.
Malcolm,
Quick and the Dead.
I'll go Batman Forever. So Steven's got the tie. Steven frozen and he's got the tie. Oh no.
He freeze?
Oh no, he's frozen. No.
No, he's back.
Steven, you here?
Yep.
Steven, blink.
You have the tiebreaker.
Blink if you're still alive.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever in the
Ooh,
finals.
right.
Okay, so it's Gene versus Val. All right.
Yeah. I thought it was either frozen or just stared really intently to his camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right, Gene Hackman, Val Kilmer. Okay.
So it's Hans Zimmer versus Danny Elfman here. All right.
Two guys who made a lot of like mid-budget movies, Schumacher and Tony Scott, you know, like consistently. Like, yeah. All right, Steven, well, hopefully you don't crap out, but you're up first this time.
Schumacher is actually very underrated because of Batman and Robin. He's screwing up his legacy, but I gotta go with Crimson Tide.
Okay. Ross?
Isn't Viggo Mortensen also in Crimson Tide? But
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, Crimson Tide.
Okay. Richie?
A lot of people. Steve Zahn's in Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide.
Okay. Malcolm?
Crimson Tide.
I like both. I might have gone Batman Forever just because I've seen it more. But yeah.
Yeah. Holy rusted metal, Batman. Because Chris O'Donnell does try to throw out a couple of those old school quotes in this. So I'll go with Batman Forever.
Both 4-2, Crimson Tide, and Gene Hackman takes part 3. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. There you go. All right. Well, and Carol Mesa, we did get Val in with Heat, you know, in part 1, and now we got Gene, winning one for part 3. So there you go. And you know, I think everybody would agree, and Steve would probably agree as well. Yeah, Heat, Casino, Crimson Tide, 3 great 95 movies.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
good stuff overall. Huh?
Well, funny enough, I never really thought Crimson Tide was all that great until I joined this community, and then I'm like, everyone started talking about it, and I rewatched it. I'm like, that movie really is good, but as a kid, I just didn't I don't really like gravitate towards underwater movies, even in a submarine. I just never have, but that is one of the best ones. That one it's really good. I've gone back to it, and yeah, it's actually really good. So
you probably pulled the same trailer I pulled for Wheel of Movies that Richie's already seen. The modern alternate trailer that I played for that. I got to pull that.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that'll do it. These letter series are a lot of fun. So yeah, we're just kind of making our way backwards, and we'll see how far back we keep going. But we will be on to 94 here very shortly. So yeah, we can look forward to that next month, and yeah, that'll be it. So we'll just do some plugs. It's a quick breezy episode for a half bracket. So yeah, we'll go to Steven first. If your internet wants to cooperate, where can we find you?
Well, I'll be back here next Wednesday for part 2 of the movies based on books. And I don't remember if I'm signed up for 94 or not. But
I'll have to look, and I can let you know.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I'll be back here Wednesday.
Yeah, sounds good. And Ross, where can we find you?
Just find me on Mega Movie Z. I think on Sunday we're doing our Last of Us episode 2.
Oh, nice.
Recap. So yeah, maybe on Monday I think I'm still part of the books one, but I'll talk to Wolf about doing the commentary for Mission Impossible 3. We'll be doing that. So yeah, I'm busy, and we're doing our Mission Impossible and our Final Destination, reviews too. So we're
Yeah, sounds good. And Richie, what do you got going on?
Yeah, Lonely Marks. We did news. We did WrestleMania 41 predictions both nights, and we did a little WrestleMania draft. We'll be back on Tuesday, doing the WrestleMania recap. So at I think 8 p.m. Eastern. So that should be fun. And then Wheel of Movies. We're back talking Hunchback of Notre Dame. So that's going to be fun. I haven't seen that movie in years. So yeah. And I'll be on here again on I think Monday for the first part of movies based on books. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. And Malcolm, where can we find you?
You can find me on Tape Productions, the host of Rankum every week. I'm taking this week off because it's WrestleMania time and the topic is top 12 WrestleManias. So if I want,
it's also Easter as well.
No, I would have done it like if it was Easter.
Sure.
But because the rest of the people, wrestling people, would have normally gone for they'll be watching WrestleMania as I will be. So yeah, so that'll be the week after. You can also find me on my personal YouTube channel, Melbourne's Middle Earth Media. I had to reschedule the episode I had for today to next Thursday, and I'll put it was me and Ryan Payne in No Mercy 2017, and I pop up here and there. I'll be here next week for movies based on books, and yeah,
sounds good. Austin, what do you got?
Not much going on outside of the channel right now, but go check out Lonely March Wrestling Podcast. I link it in our Movie Hero Network Facebook group. I did that this week, so you can go find that, or you can just look up Lonely March Wrestling Podcast. It's WrestleMania weekend, so happy WrestleMania weekend, everybody. Night 1 and night 2 this weekend. So if you want to get a little preview of what's going on, here's some predictions and whatnot. Join myself and Richie, Jacob Barber, and Jordan Owens over there. We did our big prediction special, went down the whole card, did a little unique WrestleMania draft at the end of it. So if you want to talk some WrestleMania with us, and then we'll be going live next Tuesday, since we've got a slightly different schedule next week, Jordan, with the 3-part series as well. We're going to go live on Tuesday a little earlier, just to keep it, kind of relevant with WrestleMania. So we're going a little earlier.
Yeah.
Be there, and so recap it there as well. And we're going to recap it at 8 p.m. Eastern Tuesday night for Lonely Marks next week, our post WrestleMania breakdown. So join us for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a casual wrestling fan, I mean, all you guys can just tell me what the best matches are, and I'll watch like the top 5 matches or whatever, So because I don't got time to watch the whole thing, but I'll watch some of it, But and also as a little precursor, I would highly recommend. I watched Theo Von interview Kevin Von Erich this week, and that was an amazing interview. That got me kind of choked up because I mean, if you've seen the Iron Claw, which all of us have, like it's a very sad story, but like it's even more kind of heartbreaking to hear it from the actual person who was part of that, so who actually lived it. So yeah, but and then let's see, and then probably I mean, I don't smoke, but it is 420 on a Sunday, so I might take I take an edible. Have some ham and deviled eggs from Easter, and then watch whatever matches are still on. So that'll be a good way to unwind. So, and you can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2120 and Jordan 83616, and it's all down in the description if you want to find any of our social media, like the Movie Hero Network over on Facebook, where you can go post your heart's content if you have anything that's movie related, TV, pop culture, any of that stuff, and we'll share it out and try and get you some views and subscribers, all that stuff. And then hopefully, it's been a busy time with having a bunch of 3-part series and whatnot, but we will soon be getting back to some trivia very soon. We got the Seen and Heard movie trivia, the tournament going on, and hopefully some Seen and Heard music trivia. So if you'd like to play, just let me know, because we'll eventually be having some exhibition matches. We just got to get through this tournament, but the music thing's up for grabs if you want to listen to some great music from these movies. It's not as hard as you would think. Like I make it pretty easy. I give good clues and all that stuff. So, and then also, so I started a new podcast, which is a new channel. I'm gonna have the first 2 episodes on this channel just to kind of transition over, but then it's gonna live on a new channel. But the podcast is called "I've Got Questions About That." So we just on that show, I just kind of use it as a good platform to bring attention and awareness to autism, and I'm going to be shouting out some organizations where you can like donate and where you can just learn where you can find services and different things and just learn more about it. And also I'm going to be just asking all kinds of questions about things from religion to politics to just even some conspiracy theories, some lighthearted stuff too. Like I'm going to talk to my brother about being a vegetarian. I'm going to talk to maybe Austin about some wrestling things that he's been involved with, and like just a lot of different topics. I have a friend who's an ultra marathon runner, runs 100-mile races and 24-hour races. We're just going to dive into a lot of interesting topics that are not movie related, and that's why it's moving to its own channel, because it's not really movie related. We may like have a sliver of movie stuff once in a blue moon, but yeah. So but I'm filming my episode number 2, which should be live probably by Sunday. That's going to be with my brother Trent, talking all about the Mormon church that I was raised in. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts, because he's heavily into it, and like he believes it's like the center of his whole life. And for me, it's starting to be more and more not the center where it once was. So I just have some questions about it and some interesting things. So we're going to get into it, and it should be very eye-opening too. So especially for a lot of my family members, and on some of the questions I might ask, maybe they're not going to love everything, but I think that they'll appreciate at least the curiosity and all that, and asking questions, and not just trying to trash it or anything like that. So yeah, but and then let's see, we do have the best to worst that we're still doing. We actually have another episode scheduled a week from Sunday, and we've been doing a best family movie series. So we're going to have Malcolm and Ross on that, and basically best to worst, because we've had a little bit of a hiatus because we had some people that were going to be doing it with us. Now they're not available, so we found some new people to join us, and it'll be a mix of tier ranker and blind voting. So, and we're going to be ranking all of our favorite family movies, and we're going to kind of do different genres is what we're kind of doing. We started off, we did a best Adam Sandler. We actually ranked all of Adam Sandler's movies, and then we're moving on to family. And so yeah, we'll just be talking family a week from Sunday, so at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then just what we have coming up on the tournament fights and a tier ranker. Of course, we have the movies that are based on books going on all next week. So that'll be another 3-part series. And then once that one wraps up, and I should say too that the movies based on books might be the hardest tournaments that we've ever done, because there's some all-time like just
Yeah.
that are based on books. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, but then we're going to be doing a movie hero mystery tournament, just a regular one, because we haven't done one in a while, and we just spin the wheel 64 times, and it's going to be all our favorite movies, and the first 64 movies to pop up will be in a tournament. And those episodes are usually pretty light and breezy, because we do some blind voting that makes it go pretty fast, but it's a fun way to do it. So yeah. And then I've already kind of talked about it, but we'll be doing it for my birthday, the King of the Movie Mountain. So it's going to be just there'll be a category, and you just have to try to figure out what the category is by just throwing out names of movies. And if you get it right within the category, you'll move up the ladder. If you get it wrong, you move down. And it'll just be like how we bring up the tournament bracket. Maybe everyone's scrunched over to the side. Do we moving up or down? And there'll be some surprise people coming from the green room, all that stuff. So it should be pretty interesting. We're gonna so as of right now, I have about 12 people signed up for it, which means I'm gonna have to probably upgrade my subscription, but that's fine. I can do it for 1 month. I don't really care. But yeah. But and then after that, we'll be getting into a friend of the show, Matt Majot will have his top 128 movies coming up, and then we'll be getting into our favorite documentaries documentaries of all time, and where that'll be a tournament fights battle where we each throw in about 12 or 13 of our favorite documentaries of all time, and we just have a big tournament of all documentaries. So, and then we have the Battle of the Chris's, which would be Chris Evans versus Chris Pratt versus Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth. So, got that on there. And then the 1994 letter series starts on Monday, May 19th. And Steven, you're on part 1, so you're on 1. But we did have one spot open for part 2 on a Wednesday. So if anyone wants to be part of it, we had someone that had to drop out. So if anyone wants to do it, let me know. It'll be on Wednesday, May 21st is when that spot's open. But yeah, but that'll do it for us tonight. So that was fun. So yeah, we'll sign off here. So we'll say for Stephen Shepard, for Ross Bristow, for Richie Goodacre, for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
As you no doubt heard, my XO has appendicitis. I need a good man to fill his spot. Your name was at the top of the list.
Well, that's good to know, sir.
It was a short list. Welcome aboard the Alabama, son. Do me proud.
I will, sir.
There's trouble in Russia. We're capable of launching more firepower in the history of war. Dive! Dive! Alert 1! Alert 1! Sound a collision alarm! Repeat my command.
Sir, we don't know what this message means. Our target package could have changed.
You repeat this order or I'll find somebody who will.
Captain, I relieve you of your command of this ship.
We're not gonna let this go down with the XO at the helm.
If we launch and we're wrong, there will be a nuclear holocaust beyond imagination.
This is the captain. The use of nuclear weapons has been authorized.
Missiles are ready for launch, sir.
I can't do that, sir. Millions of lives at stake here, Peter. Don't make a dumb decision. Give me the missile key, Mr. Hunter. I'm the commander of this fucking ship. Give me that goddamn key.
In my humble opinion, in the nuclear world, the true enemy is war itself.
God help you if you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, then we're at war.